In this video, we're going to show you how to perform an oil change on your Subaru Legacy. With the hood open, go ahead and locate your oil fill cap. Twist that counterclockwise. Loosen and remove that and set that aside. And then go ahead and grab that oil dipstick and pull that up and out using a rag and wipe that as it comes out. And set that aside as well. Now on our particular vehicle, it did not have the under splash guard here. If you have that, you may want to go ahead and remove that first. You want to go ahead and access the 17mm bolt on the oil drain pan here. Once you break that free, go ahead and loosen this. Make sure you have a catch can underneath ready to capture that oil. I'm going to apply some slight inward pressure as I remove this bolt. And we'll go ahead and drain that out. Now at this point here, I'm going to give that a quick wipe. And now you want to go ahead and remove the old crush washer off of the drain plug. These are one-time use. And you want to go ahead and replace it with another crush washer. Install the drain plug bolt. And let's go ahead and tighten and torque that. I want to torque this down to 33 foot-pounds. Go ahead and use some spray solvent. Clean up any residual oil off of that pan. Let's go ahead and remove our oil filter. Now right inside this portion of the exhaust, you're going to go ahead and locate your oil filter right up inside. You want to go ahead and wipe that down, and we're going to use this adjustable style tool here to go ahead and grab that oil filter. You can try and put your hand up there and muscle that thing out, but sometimes just using the tool is better. Once you break that free, reach up there and unthread that. And you're probably going to get some oil leaking out of that. Make sure you're wearing some gloves. And there we go. And then go ahead and reach on up there and spin that off. Before you just throw your new oil filter up into place, you want to go ahead and do a visual inspection up on the top here. Check the engine block itself. Make sure that the rubber O-ring that is normally on your oil filter is not, or that it hasn't peeled off and stuck to the engine itself. It's going to reach up there with the rag, wipe it down, make sure that that surface area is clean and free of any debris. Do a quick visual inspection, everything looks good. Let's go ahead and prep our oil filter. We're going to take our new oil filter and we're going to take the oil, and what we're going to do is we're going to prime the oil filter. What we want to do is go ahead and add oil to this here pretty much until the oil filter is full, because this goes straight up and in. We don't have to worry about much of it spilling out. So just keep on adding oil to this till that filter is almost full. And then we'll go ahead and thread this onto the engine. Now this is what we're doing to prime the engine. That way there, the engine has less of a dry start. It's going to suck the oil right from this filter and start to lubricate that engine while the rest of the oil cycles through that oil pan and through. Don't forget to take a little bit of that engine oil and rub it on that O-ring. Then we can go ahead and feed this up into place and get that threaded onto the engine. Now oil filters should never be more than hand tight. You do want to make sure that they are a good hand tight. All right, now that our filter is tight, at this point here, if you have the splash shield underneath your engine, go ahead and install that now. Once we're done with that, let's go ahead and move up top. Now up underneath the hood here, we want to go ahead and use a clean funnel. And we want to add, it's going to be a total of 4.5 quarts of oil. So we did add some oil to the oil filter. So we're going to use the remainder of this quart. Make sure you're using the recommended oil viscosity recommended by the manufacturer. We're at our 4.5 quarts right there. I'm going to go ahead and remove our funnel. Seal this up. I'm going to take our dipstick and put this in. Now what you want to do is hop into the vehicle, start it up, let it run for about 15 to 20 seconds, shut it down. You're going to come back out here and check the oil level. On the dipstick, there's going to be 2 pinhole dots, one down here and one up here. The top one is full, the low one here is low, and that's roughly, it should be roughly about a quart or so of oil between the two. So you want to make sure that after you start up and you run it and everything has been cycled through that oil filter and you come back out, you want to go ahead and make sure that that is at the full mark. And you're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.